in.
Try it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Buflen's mostly been a Mario Maker creator until this point, but venturing into SMW, so we're gonna help with that. I have played at least most of this first level already, but everything else is everything else is unknown. We don't actually know how long tonight's stream's gonna be, by the way.
It's 5:24 and I'm yawning and tired and it's dark. Fuck this.
I mean, California did vote to fuck daylight savings.
Didn't we all? I don't want to talk about it.
Hi, Fen. Good to see you.
Well, it's already starting to get dark a little early. Why don't we just slap them with it getting dark right at fucking 5 p.m. Because fuck them. Them being us.
It's us. We're the them. Hey, Crunch. Good to see you.
Anyway, hi, Fen. Hey, Crunch.
They chose standard, but it never actually got implemented. We voted for it like 4 years ago.
Didn't it like go through the House but get stuck in the Senate, or like the other way around?
Yeah,
I
think it's stuck in California Senate for some reason, and just basically is like we voted for a law that just didn't happen.
I don't know if it was just California.
No, it was.
Okay. I mean, there are other states, though.
There are other states that don't observe daylight savings already, like Arizona and stuff.
That's not what I'm talking about!
Okay.
Sorry, it got dangerously close to mansplaining to me. Them-splaining? I don't know. NB-splaining. I don't know. I love you.
Me too.
There's a reason I'm not fucking streaming right now, y'all. I'll just stick to my corner.
You have to stick to a corner.
In case anyone was wondering why I couldn't stream, this is why.
Dang it. It's funny to me how instantly recognizable an anime opening is once you've watched it like 40 or 50 times for a show. Like, I was able to like instantly identify this was Hunter x Hunter's theme song. I feel like I could probably also do it for Spy Family at this point. Daily reminder, if you haven't watched Spy Family yet, go do it.
Watch it.
It's cute as shit and also very interesting.
Am I just doing the same thing this time? I'm asking for the same thing.
Probably. Oh, there's a pokey there. Fair enough.
Yep. Anything else, thank you, would be the correct choice.
So, personal feedback, nothing that I am even going to recommend as like a change, just personal feedback. I personally get very stressed out by instant retry just because it constantly feels like I have to restart the level.
Yeah, I agree.
It's more of like a very specific player problem because some people really like it and some people just feel really stressed out by it.
For example, not that anyone asked me to play test or give an opinion, but like, since you're talking about it, I tend to like catch up with chat and like, you know what I mean? Like, if someone has said something in chat, that's the time I'm gonna read it and respond to it and stuff. And it's... I know I'm more of, like, a chat-oriented streamer than maybe some other Mario streamers are.
Mm-hmm.
In that I try to see every chat message and respond to it and stuff. And also, as a newer Kaizo player, I've been playing it for, like, 2 years now, but... I still have newer skill levels, you know what I mean?
You have...
So, it's just hard to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, not everybody is trying to stream Kaizo is the thing, too.
Yeah.
So I understand that, but just on a personal level, I agree with you.
Yeah. And I mean, you're probably going to get different feedback for that Buflen depending on who playtests this. It's just a personal thing for me whenever there's instant retry. Even if, like, the beginning of this level is actually pretty well set up to like not just kill you over and over again. So it's less of a deal in this level, in my opinion. But just kind of in general for the hack. Most people I've talked to with Kaizo stuff tend to prefer either having a retry prompt to kind of catch up or analyze the level, or if it is instant retry, doing what you did already and basically just letting the player like live in the beginning of a segment. Because at least here, if it's instant retry, you can catch up on chat here without just constantly dying over and over again.
Yeah. I think that's the part that always gets me, is when it's something where you're like falling immediately after the instant retry. And so like if you stood up to go get something really quick, or you stopped to talk to chat, and like Mario just keeps falling and dying and falling and dying and falling and dying, like...
Yeah,
I guess that's more what I'm talking about.
I agree.
Not usually as bad if he's just standing on a ledge.
Yeah, even if you end up having to kill yourself to actually start the level properly, like it's not that
so you don't
big a
like
deal.
run out of time or whatever.
Yeah. In terms of platforming and stuff, this level is very fun and easy to read, by the way. Yeah.
Oh no, there was a test?
Oh. I wasn't expecting the fancy camera blocks there, though. It threw me off, honestly. I like that obstacle, though. Yo, Beachin with the raid. How's it going, everyone? Hi, I'm CEO. We are playtesting for Buflen, and it's fun.
Oops.
I completely missed that. Thank you for the shout out, bud. What were you up to? SMW could mean anything, honestly. Welcome in, everyone. I'm CO. I made Bun Bun 1 and 2, and currently making Bun Bun 3. Depending on how quickly we get through the playtesting portion of this, we might show a little bit of that off tonight. John, I cannot take your name seriously.
Stop it! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's beautiful.
You just beat Cluster Chuck. Yo, nice. I have to get back to Grand Blue World 2 at some point. Fen was nice enough to actually get me back to where I was at in my saved file, and I still haven't actually gotten a chance to play it again since then. So.
Cluster Chuck, what a name. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Great job. Both at the name and then also for...
John, how
Also,
long?
hi, John.
How long do you have to
favorite
keep that
horse
name?
Right? What is the minimum amount of time before you can change your name again?
I got up to the
Not that
Toasty
you
Cole's
should ever
secret
change
exit, and then my laptop crashed, and we had to recover everything. You have to keep it for 58 days.
More days. Is it 60 days? I was like, why do you know the exact days? That's amazing.
You get to be a horse girl for the holidays, John. It's your dream come true.
It's not a horse girl at heart. I love it.
And now you can be your horsey girl as much as you want.
I was never a horse girl, but like, I was always cool with the horse girl.
Okay, I gotta wait and jump over that guy, I think. I've been trying to jump under him, and that is clearly not working.
The classic case of CO trying to talk about the game, and I'm over here like, I was never a horse girl, but I was always cool with the horse girl, you know? Did I happen to kill you in the game? I wasn't looking.
Nope, you're good that time.
Okay. This is what happens when CO streams and I don't.
It ends up working out, though, because I end up not talking about the game all the time, so it ends up working. It's just the times we overlap, it's silly.
Talk about shit.
Okay, jump over this dude, and then up in there. Cool. I like that jump. I also like that use of custom camera block to lock that camera right there. I feel like it's a good call.
Oh my god. What's good, Horse Girl Esports? Don't forget the 69, it's the nicest part.
I look forward to you being Horse Girl Esports 69 was taken in 58 days, John.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was gonna say, last I saw, I thought you were John was taken. Was it John was taken?
John M was taken.
John M was taken.
Yeah.
Now I can't even remember.
I don't remember which one it was.
69 Mega, please respect my name. Thanks.
John was taken.
John M was taken. Okay. Okay, John was taken would be a great name too, though. I'm just saying.
John was taken _, because I couldn't get the first John was taken.
Don't mess. Don't mess.
Don't mess.
Don't talk shit about the underscore at the end. I don't know why I said don't mess. Don't mess with the underscore.
How's it going, Circle? Good to see you.
Underscore Army. Underscore was taken. Shut the fuck up. Also, hi, Circle. Maybe I need a way to stream without webcam.
Honestly, I like streaming without webcam. I like streaming with webcam sometimes also, because facial reactions are fun.
See, that's the thing, is like my facial reactions are everything.
So, you also have a lot of clips of facial reactions, so it's not like your stream would be suddenly overwhelmed
but
by...
what if I had a great reaction to something and nobody got to see it? Oh.
The age-old proverb. If a bun reacts off camera, did she even react? You can be more sassy with no face cam. That's also true. You get like a lot of silent reactions that you would normally get to do, which then come out in extra sassy verbal reactions.
But like, oh, like my face.
So I would maybe advise
and not because
only.
I think I'm pretty or something, but because I just have ridiculous facial expressions. They're very overexpressive, and like, I don't do it for stream. Like that is just my face.
Yeah.
But it's the content, you know.
Wait a little bit. Okay. I've been doing that part slightly too fast and then spawning that a little bit. How's it going, Buflen?
Hi, Buflen.
This has been fun.
Just record your facial reactions off stream. Ah, yes. Okay. Like a thumbnail, but not.
The old YouTuber mentality of just record all of your individual parts separately and stitch them in post.
Oh my gosh. No. I would never. Circle, please don't forget the 69.
We can do faces in post, it's fine.
Horse Girl is sensitive about that. Faces in post.
That's why John had to kill the other 68 horse girls.
The other 68.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, then throw this forward and up. Damn, okay. I think that's as far as I've actually gotten. Crunch, thank you for the tier 1 sub in 2 months. Many people say that is the most important month of a sub, because that means you chose to come back. So, thank you. And we love you too. John, forever in the SMW community, is just gonna have like the most ridiculous like post name thing of all time.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Okay. And then I missed the goddamn jump after. All right. Fair enough. I saw the pokey coming, so that was an information heave at least. This level flows very nicely and is a lot of fun. The only like feedback Bun and I really had at this point was instant retry, and that was more just like a general discussion of instant retry. But most SMW Kaizo players I've noticed tend to prefer retry prompt over instant retry, just so you can learn a little bit more of the level. It's not really like a make or break thing, and honestly, you've designed the level around instant retry enough that if you did keep it, it'd be perfectly fine. Do you have any events or anything that you're gonna have to actually moderate with that name, John? Because that didn't occur to me until now. I'm actually kind of curious. I might do a poll on Twitter later of what people prefer between retry with prompt, instant retry, and no retry prompt.
I'm curious too.
Because I feel like a lot of people would actually surprisingly vote for no retry prompt over instant retry. Like, I've held that belief for a while, but I definitely could see it being a surprising result. But yes, this is very cool, flows very well, and is also very easy to read. Yeah, I feel like retry prompt gives you more leeway to make your obstacles a little harder, and also a little harder to read sometimes. Not that you should ever intentionally make obstacles that are like hard for the sake of being hard or whatever.
For me, sometimes too, like it helps me read what I need to do in that spot.
Yeah.
Especially just because I have a hard time reading it while it's happening.
Yeah.
Especially if I don't get there very often.
Yeah, for playtesting your own level, I could definitely see instant retry being better because you don't.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to go through the trouble of the text box and stuff anyway.
For sure.
I've made 3 hacks and I've literally never even thought about changing it to instant retry just for testing. That probably would have saved a lot of time.
Great idea, actually. Feels like I learned something today.
Very fair. I'm normally pretty time efficient with stuff, but it never really occurred to me to change the retry method to speed up stuff. I probably can't do it with Bun Bun 3 because I have a level that has a custom retry thing. Retry has never changed your opinion on a level or a hack. Yeah.
I've never changed my opinion, but I do have a preference, I guess.
There are certain obstacles that I have a preference when it's instant retry. Like, I just really wish I could have just had time to look at it and read it a little bit more. In terms of no retry, as long as the game or level is designed around it, I would say that is perfectly fine. It becomes a little bit more of an issue if you like do something that's like a Grand Poo World 2 level difficulty or something like that also sometimes has obstacles that are hard to read, because those 8 seconds add up if it's a very high depth section. People are masters anyway. Yeah, I would say most of the time there's very little difference between instant retry and retry prompt, but having the option for there to be a difference is nice. Oh, depending on the retry system, you do save a little bit of time with the retry box itself opening up. I guess new instant retry probably doesn't really matter. That is actually probably something I need to fix in Bun 3 eventually, is reconverting back over to the new retry and moving the exit prompt off screen. I think I have to keep exit prompt in my retry thing in order to have a level with vanilla retry features, but I could manipulate it in a way that you never really see the retry prompt that way. Alright, let's focus and get this segment so I can actually learn some new stuff. The segment is very fun, by the way. Yeah, McDonald's sure never really hits the spot.
Why does McDonald's not fill you up?
No, I was so close.
We decided it makes you think it fills you up because your stomach starts hurting and you don't want to eat more, but then you're hungry later.
Yeah. Also, hi, Fernap. Sorry, I was in the middle of talking when you came in earlier. And Fernap would definitely be the one to talk to about specific animation slots like that, because my knowledge of X graphics is not very high for how long I've been hacking. I consider myself pretty good at most of the other aspects of S&W, but X animation and X graphics are still a little iffy to me. Also, technically, there's a graphic missing on these arches. It's a pretty common mistake to see, but on the inside of the arch, there's technically supposed to be, there's like another tile. I forget exactly which tile it is, but there's a tile. I was going to pause it, but I can't. There's a tile on the right side of the arch that's basically just like a pixel of shadow. You don't have to include it, but if you don't, the top arch part of the arch has like an extra pixel until the right side of it. I'll point it out more once I'm back over to there, but I kind of just wanted to talk through it real quick. Okay, so the right half right here, you can kind of see how there's like a chunk of black pixel, or like dark gray pixel that's not carried down. It's just a spot in Xgraphic, or in the map 16, that you can carry it down to the ground from there. God damn it. Is pausing disabled, by the way? Or did I disable that in my emulator and not realize? Hey Talia, how's it going?
Hey, Talia.
No. If you throw the Goomba earlier, you don't have to stop as long to grab it back. You know, you're not wrong. Addicted to Persona, I don't understand this game. That is the most fitting review of that game I think I've ever read. Literally everyone I've ever talked to who's played that game says they love it and then also don't understand most of what's happening during the experience. But you know what? Kingdom Hearts is an entire series built off of that exact premise, so I'm not even mad about it. I don't think I've ever played a Persona game. I tend to be a little like, I like RPGs, but it's a little hard for me to mentally want to play something that's going to take me like 100+ hours sometimes. Yeah, I don't judge game series for being kind of a nightmare in terms of story. Woo! Died anyway. Okay. I thought I was gonna have a little bit more time over that. That's okay. We got it. I'm gonna go ahead and say I didn't want to get the H during the ad break because I see that ads are rolling now. I want to wait a minute for Buflen to be able to see this clear. Let me make sure. Okay, so do y'all remember I was talking about this controller having like weird connection and reconnection issues? Slight update to that. I was able to fix most of it by replacing the battery, but when the controller reconnects by Bluetooth, sometimes the buttons are just jumbled now. So like, I'll turn my controller on and a button that used to be start now does nothing, and then when I reprogram the start button, it's like a completely different thing, which makes no goddamn sense to me at all, but whatever. The controller at least functions, so we'll take that. Alright, welcome back everyone from ads, by the way. During the ad break, I almost got the H and then jumped on top of the Pokey for some reason. That jump is deceptive. That's the second time I've done that. The first time I did it, I felt kind of dumb about it, but now I'm just willing to say that that jump is actually slightly harder than I thought it was going to be. Throwing the Goomba early was definitely the call, by the way. Oh my god. I'm not used to regrab timing, apparently. Which is a little silly, because it's not like I don't do regrabs all the time. It's just tonight. I wonder how far behind my retry prompt actually is. Never done anything with your controller drivers. I mean, I installed them when I got the controller, but I don't know if I ever really updated them, I guess. Honestly, I googled it and then found a Reddit thread where people were also complaining about it, so it seems like I'm not alone in complaining about it, at least. But... God damn it! This pokey is coming so fast. Also, I think I realized why this regrab is so tricky. It's because it's a regrab after a damage boost. So I don't actually have the visual frame I'm used to having because I'm damage boosting. Which is interesting, because like I've done a regrab off of a damage boost before, but like just the specific way this one's timed out. Like the frame that I want to use to basically indicate the regrab to myself isn't there, so I just have to do it off of timing instead. Hi Velo, how's it going? Good to see you.
Hi Bella.
Hello.
I don't know what my voice was. It did not work.
Honestly, if you wanted to give the player even like a fraction more time in case they did a slightly bigger jump like I did, most of the time in SMW you can just raise the sprite a tile off the ground, and then the sprite has to like fall down first before going left. If you didn't want to fiddle with the speed of it or whatever. Even adjusting it by like a tile or so and giving the player like a little bit more time there might be nice. Just because you can do a regrab like I'm doing, where it's slightly bigger and then make it across. And yeah, I guess I am kind of feeling a little bit of, I don't even want to call it spawn jank, because when you do the flow the way that you had intended it, it's correct.
Oh my god, I thought the TV turned off.
But I just gotta figure out why that guy spawns a little early sometimes, and I think it's just when I'm doing the bounce off of the Koopas a little farther to the right, maybe? Okay, there we go. Very cool segment though. Honestly, outside of those like super minor suggestions that I've been talking about, I don't really have too much to recommend on that. Very fun. Okay. Thanks, Vijay. Yeah, honestly, it might be worth just seeing if there's a way to make it so the player can't land that far right on the Koopa ditch part without it being like super tight because of it. Ew. Damn. Okay. Cool. I like the flow of this segment. You do a very nice job of making jumps that aren't just like jump left to right without it feeling like awkward or obtuse. And I've played a lot of creators that want to do that and then just end up making you feel like you're just kind of jumping around all over the place for no reason. But the flow of this pushes you very nicely in directions that you wouldn't normally go. I also appreciate the obstacles of just do a regrab, because I feel like that is not as common in Kaizo as it used to be, and sometimes it's just nice to do a regrab and not have to worry about doing like a double regrab off of a standing midair or something like that. And just do a regrab and do it well. Okay. There's a little bit of camera movement right there where it kind of jittered back and forth a bit. But otherwise, I really appreciate the custom camera in this level. No worries. I just like to talk out loud, especially when I'm on mic for playtesting streams. I used to playtest not on mic or cam and just had to like type out all my thoughts and stuff. So, yeah. I did not mean to do that with a spin jump, but sure. Ish. I appreciate that it's possible to do with a spin jump. Damn it! I was trying to respawn those bullets. I don't know if you can. Also, if we end up needing to make a pizza tonight to have for dinner, I'm fine with that.
I guess to be fair, we also got that at like lunchtime.
Yeah, it was very solidly lunch food.
I guess that's why it was so shitty driving too. So it was like on our lunch break, sure to go fast.
Hey, cool. I like that obstacle. I got Sprite at the gold taped, but I feel like all of that was very easy to read. So this will allow me to actually talk about this as I go through. I really like how this segment flows and it gives you enough time to actually process what's going on while still feeling fast-paced. Because that's a very hard thing to balance. Most of the time, either you want the player just constantly going, or you want them to time stuff out. But this has a good blend of both of those obstacles, which ends up feeling nice. I don't think I have any like level design feedback for the second half, really. The only thing that I have really felt is that if you kick the shell on this upcoming obstacle from the right side over here, you're like never gonna hit the on-off block. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it might be worth even just putting like another muncher there or something. It is intentional? Okay. In that case, that's fine. I don't mind there being a segment like that. I think that that weird camera movement that we had on the first attempt of me getting through that part where you have to kind of jump up to the gray platform that's blocked by the Kaizo. I think this part was a little weird with the camera because I swung far out on this jump and then back under. Yeah, and then I ended up getting back into the camera block. So I think even if that camera block stuff is just extended another tile or so. I haven't actually used the camera block, so I don't know if it's possible to do like it is, like it's just a maker tile that you put or whatever, but... Yeah, because you have to swing out pretty far to even get that weird camera movement that I got, honestly, so... Why my music stopped? It threw me off. YouTube must have updated, which must have made my ad blocker not work as well. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, speaking of YouTube, I am starting to edit our next playthroughs and stuff for YouTube. Bun's next, that was very jittery. Bun's next playthrough is after Katamari is going to be Kingdom Hearts 2. And then my next playthrough that starts next week.
Wait, what about Odyssey?
Oh, sorry, Odyssey and then Kingdom Hearts 2. And then my next playthrough is going to be Luminescent and then edited down VODs and stuff of Storm Silver. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do a full-on post-com for Storm Silver because I've been writing a post-com script and I'm not going to lie, it would take me fucking ages to actually record all of that post-commentary and then line it up with the footage. I'm not saying I don't want to do it, but it may take a while. Also 40, nice. But at the bare minimum, we are going to edit down the VODs and stuff and separate it badge by badge and stuff, so it'll be like the Blaze Black Nuzlocke on YouTube. Overall, very cool level. There was that one spot with the camera blocks that maybe you want to look at, I guess, depending on if you can get a really weird turn there. Also, yes, I didn't actually notice that, but always assume a player is going to be dumb and try to soft lock themselves in any way possible, because there are plenty of players, including Mega, who will find a way to get into that hole and then get mad at a creator for not putting a way to kill themselves once they get stuck there.